and then tighten it up as tough as they can. Just saying it's not hurting. It's really funny. We tried that with our girls. They wouldn't have any of that. But the kids, you tweak it. Sometimes it goes away, sometimes it doesn't. And you never want the kids to play hurt. But she looks like she did more than tweak this one.
Yeah, you can't see her. She's just off to the right of the monitor there of your screen, and now you'll see her walking up
if
top.
She's walking like that, she might be able to come back.
At least she was able to walk off under her own power. She'll have a seat on the end of the bench, and they'll check her out, make sure she's okay. And Annette Dukes on the floor now.
I'm really impressed with Tracy Kemp. I mean, we held her down pretty good when we played them, but she has come to play today.
And she transferred. She moved to Boca from Bradford and Stark, where she was the leading scorer. Baseline shot good by Angulo.
She's having a nice game.
Yeah, she's got 7, 5 in the opening quarter. Levy trying to answer, and a rebound foul called on Boca Raton.
It's on Pratt, I think.
All right. Yep, you're right. Hannah Pratt, that'll be her first. Pratt just a freshman.
She took a shot in the eye earlier in the game. It's starting to get a little blue there, but she's a tough kid, only a freshman.
Yeah, in fact, her biggest game this year was against Palm Beach Lake. She helped out and almost helped them pull the upset. Baseline shot, Angulo for 3. She's going to get on a rebound. Good ball movement. High percentage shot, and a bank for Dukes, who has 5. 3-point lead for Miami. Another floater. This one won't go down. Back of the iron for Kemp. Kept alive, though. Bobcats, instead of 2, how about 3?
That's her shot.
Second tray for Grace Marco. She's got 6.
These Boca kids are under the radar a little bit. They didn't play AAU in the summer. A lot of the college guys are asking me about them. They just are very good basketball players, and they're going to be playing at the next level. And on top of that, they have some of the best freshmen or 8th graders in the Boca Raton area coming in next year.
Well, let's see. They put 32 on the board for the foul, but I'm not sure that's who it was on.
That's Marco.
And there seems to be some confusion about whether it's a 1-on-1 or a throw-in. That's only the 16th foul. One more, and they'll be in the bonus. So Sweeting will throw it in. Yeah, actually, they did call it on Marco. It's her second. Followed by Montpremier.
Yeah, some people want to know her back on that, but that's just a good call, a good non-call.
4-point lead for the Stingarees. Under 4 minutes to play, opening half. Good first half in this 8A semifinal.
Destiny Waters had to guard Dukes down in and out of bounds play, and Dukes just sealed her right off, pushed her under the goal, and almost had a layup. Well, she had a layup, she just didn't make it.
I mentioned that Samuel Baumgarten is the head coach now, but his mom, Jeanette, was the coach, and she actually led them to a state title in 2005. They were runners-up in 2004. But what they're trying to do is win back-to-back for the first time in school history. They have not won back-to-back state titles. They are seeking their 3rd straight trip to the finals. Defending state champions who knocked off Treasure Coast. Your former team, or not former team, but your team last year, 49-33 in the championship game. Ball fake. Montpremier still gets the block of Ferguson. And the thing about it, Roger, it's tough, so tough just to get here. Just talk about how tough it can be just to get to Lakeland.
Well, it depends on where you are. Last year we had to play in the region. We had to play at number 2 Colonial, then we had to play at number 2 Vero Beach. Then we played 6, then we played 8, then we played 1. So we really had to prove ourselves all the way through. Some teams have easier roads.
Well, and you drew the number 1 team in the state in the first round of the playoffs this year, too.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, that was. We haven't had it easy.
Ball turned over. as Angulo picked up the loose ball. Here come the Stingarees. Up by 2. Angulo back of the iron. Montpremier, another board and another putback. She's going to have a double-double, as I mentioned. She's got double figures in points now. 8 of her 11 in the quarter. The Baylor signee gives them a 4-point lead. Under 3 minutes to play, first half.
See, nobody wants to have anything to do with her in there.
She definitely affects the shot.
Yeah. I mean, she just killed us last year. Now they got a little bit of a break going, and she can handle the ball.
Yeah, look at her dribbling skills. Well, that is probably going to be an offensive foul.
And that's what it was. And it was, you know. She's got skills. It's just Ferguson may have slid a little bit on that.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite see it. It was
but
pretty
she was
bang,
camped
bang.
out for so long.
Yeah,
almost
you saw her
had to blow
coming.
that way.
It just, you know, you got to hand it to the kids to take the charge. You can sit there and you see somebody barreling at
Yeah.
you, and you just have to stand there.
Especially when they're big, 6'4" like that.
Yeah, it's all knees and elbows.
Bobcats, how about that? Over Montpremier, shot good by Waters. That's her first bucket. She's got 4. 2 for 2 free throw shooting, 27-25, 2-point game. Loose ball taken away by the Bobcats. Here comes Kemp. Kemp almost had it taken back, but she's able to keep it alive. 15-footer from the foul line, no good by Waters. And let's see, did they blow a whistle? They did on a foul.
Looks like it's
underneath.
on Ferguson. And that'll be her third, and that'll hurt them. Because they need her body in there just to try to seal the bigs of Miami High off.
Yeah, and to keep her from picking up that 4th foul, she's going to check out for the final 1:52 here of the first half. Checking in will be Hannah Pratt. We've seen the freshman get some minutes here. That is the 18th foul, so it's a 1-and-1 for Annalise Vargas. First year in the program. 5'7" senior. And she knocks down the shot. Vargas shoots 53% from the floor. Averages 8.2 a game. Back to a 3-point lead for the Stingarees.
Destiny Weldon back in. They're another good post player. They have, you know, one of the best post players ever around here, and 2 very good ones.
Ball deflected and stolen. Stolen right back though by Marco. Approaching halftime, under 2 minutes to play. Good play defensively. Vargas timed it perfectly. Was able to get the deflection and the steal. And then a foul called on Kemp, her second.
I hate that call. I mean, I guess they have to make it. You know, their feet get tangled up, and you know, it's no intentional trip. It's kind of like when a defensive back and an end get tangled up going down the field on a pass play.
And we'll send Vargas back to the line for another 1-and-1. This Miami team does have other scores other than Montpremier. Annette Dukes, second on the team, scoring almost 12 a game. And Angulo averages 9. Rebound foul after the miss, going to go against Miami senior. It will be the second on Destiny Weldon. That is the 6th, so 1 more, and Boca Raton will be in the bonus. Minute and a half, a little over. Ball stolen away, anticipated by Pascal, and she goes in, misses the layup. The follow tap good by Vargas.
That was a big, big play.
The senior trailing on the play, gives them a 6-point lead, and then an offensive foul against Boca.
That's her second foul in the last half a minute. And their 3rd overall.
Yeah, the foul starting to mount up. Kemp with 3, Ferguson with 3, Marco with 2.
Coach Nugent can't be happy. I mean, you just want to set a screen. Be still. Don't be moving. Because these guys, that's all they look for. You know, you lean 2 inches to the right and they're going to call it. She just whacked her.
Well, the thing that the Bobcats have to be wary of is this thing can get out of hand in a hurry.
And that's what they, exactly.
Pass deflected, almost stolen. And, well, we thought Ballesteros was going to get the steal. Instead, she gets the reach-in foul. That's her first.
And now they're shooting 2.
And it will be Andresia Sweeting at the line, shooting 2 shots. Sweeting, a 51% free throw shooter, averages 4.5 a game. Stingarees 3 of 4 from the foul line here in the second quarter.
Pierre getting a little break here at the end.
Stingarees 5 of 7 in the half. 7-point advantage with under a minute to play. And she got them both. Quick substitution, and Sweeting will check out. Pascal checks back in. And more pressure by the Stingarees.
Full court man. Boca just can't go crazy here. They have to, don't try to do it yourself.
Waters maybe a
There
little
she
out of
just
control
did,
and well,
charged.
Yep.
That's what happens. The young kids, you know, they try to say, okay, all of a sudden we're down 8. I got to make a play myself. When in reality, that's when you have to be really patient.
And making matters even worse, Montpremier had checked out. She's back on the floor for the final 45 seconds. So a chance to take a double-digit lead with under a minute to play here in this opening half.
In a 1-2-2 trap now.
Cross-court pass in the corner to Angulo.
Oh, that should have been picked off.
6 different players have scored for the Stingarees, led by Montpremier, who has 11.
They're going to...
Angulo had her shot blocked by Pratt.
It's important that they get a good look here.
Under 10 seconds.
And they don't.
Montpremier gets the steal. Loose ball taken right back, and well, they got bailed out, didn't they, Roger?
They sure did. And somebody's hurt.
Pratt picked up the loose ball, and I think that is Sweeting. Is that 3 or 4? Actually, they don't have a 4. That's number 3, Sweeting.
Yeah. Now Boca gets a 1-on-1 on top of it. It was on a scramble play.
You see the time, 2 seconds remaining. So 1-1 coming up for Boca. Sweeting, as I noted earlier, 3rd year in the program, a first-year starter. Extremely quick player, tough on-ball defender, according to Coach Bob Garten. Learning to grow into her role as the floor general.
She gets rid of those one-handed passes. She'll be very, very good.
Yeah, she looks just a little woozy, but says she's okay. She might even have a little blood in the mouth, so she got popped pretty good. She's going to head to the sideline. In fact, they will wipe up some blood on the floor.
She's been part of all 3 teams in the Final Four, as is Montpierre.
I don't know about you, Roger, but when I walked in, I was wondering if we were playing basketball today or hockey. It is cold inside the Lakeland Center.
It's just like when they used to put the floors on over the ice.
Yeah,
at
right.
the Garden in Chicago Stadium.
They did that here for a while, too.
Did they?
Yeah.
And then the floor would get real slick.
Yeah, right.
I never had that pleasure.
I think they got the right girl. It was Pratt that was picking up the loose ball. So Hannah Pratt will shoot a 1-and-1.
This is big if she can cut the lead to 6.
Got the first one.
She's going to be a pretty good player down the road.
She's a 73% free throw shooter, so she actually shoots better than the team average. She averages 4 points a game, and she's halfway there with 2 now. 2 seconds left. Shot from beyond half court. Oh, it was on target. Pascal almost hit a half-court shot. But as we head to the locker room, it's only a 6-point game. The defending state champions of Miami Senior 33, Boca Raton 27. Stay with us. Second half to come. You're watching live coverage of the 2015 FHSA Class 8A state semifinals right here on the NFHS Network.
Kicks the ball away. Number 32, Buda Baker, takes it on his 30. Watch this guy run in the open field, and nobody's going to catch him. Buda Baker, 70 yards to the house. Bellevue on top first.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
I knew before it even left my hand. Why? Because every shot I take is the most important one of my life.
The FHSAA is building future leaders of tomorrow.
On the field, got to the scene at the right time.
On the court,
And in your community.
leaders understand the power of teamwork.
And it's going to be a tough loss for the Pirates.
Leaders understand effort is more important than the final score.
Leaders know a helping hand can empower an entire community. That's why the FHSAA supports high school athletes.
Leaders start here.
FHSAA, a proud supporter of high school student athletes.
Hey, where you going? Can't get by me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm #1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am a king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Don't want no excuses tonight. We in the playoff mode now. Don't let them play hard. Play as one, win as one. One time, yeah!
The most heart-stopping, game-changing, tie-turning moments in high school sports. Under Armour Highlights of the Week on the NFHS Network.
All right, we're about ready to start the second half. Our halftime score, 33-27. Stingarees lead by 6. Roger Dorio, as you look at the stats, obviously we see, out rebounding Boca Raton in the first half, 23-14, but Miami Senior also outshot them as well.
Yeah, it was 45-33 in field goal percentage, and the one thing that's kind of keeping them close is Boca is 3 for 6 from the threes, and Miami's 1 for 10. I would start shooting a lot more threes with Montpierre in there. I mean, everything you see here is a testament to her. They're not shooting well because they can't get a shot off inside.
Yeah.
And the farther away you shoot it, the less likely you are to make it.
Well,